Good Friday, everyone, and thanks for stopping by GardenStateWeather.com and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com. I'm forecaster Robert Smith with the video forecast analysis discussion for Friday and the weekend ahead. It's going to be a beautiful one indeed. It's Friday, August 23rd, 2013. And the cold front has passed through the region this morning. All the winds have now backed around to the northwest and north, just slight of north out of the northwest, at speeds that are less than 10 miles an hour, and the winds will be freshening up a little bit during the afternoon hours as well. And the dew points are in the upper 60s, lower 60s in northwestern New Jersey out into Pennsylvania, still in the upper 60s across southern New Jersey, but they'll be dropping off during the afternoon hours as well. And the air temperatures this morning all starting out around the upper 60s to around 70. It's going to be a pleasant day today to be outside and a refreshing air mass in place from today right through the weekend. Skies have cleared out across the region, as we mentioned. Temperatures in New York City at 73. Other temperatures this morning in the upper 60s to lower 70s as the northwest wind comes in. Our front has now passed through the region, and as a result of that, temperatures are cooling off quite rapidly this morning before sunrise into the upper 60s and mid 60s across central Pennsylvania. Along the southern edge of this frontal boundary, there is one short wave. This short wave will be exiting to the east-southeast and will bring some clouds and maybe a sprinkle or two across southern regions as the front continues to sag south through the Delmarva region during this morning. Visible image this morning shows that short wave out here across Pennsylvania and the Virginias as it slides to the east-southeast along the front. Here's our area of lift and some showers getting in here across Virginia and southwestern Pennsylvania this morning. And as we look at the water vapor once again, much drier air coming in as this front begins to sink south and east across the region during this morning and this afternoon. So you can see on the latest radar, here's our showers now getting ahead out into Ohio and southwestern Pennsylvania and the Virginia area. And this short wave will be passing to the east-southeast along the frontal boundary during this morning. Great beach day for New Jersey and New York coastal waters. Surf zone forecast for New Jersey and Delaware beaches today. Mostly sunny skies, high temperatures in the lower 80s, northwest winds at around 10 miles an hour, seas around 2 feet, and the UVI index is 5, which is moderate. And there is a low risk of rip currents today. The next high tide at Atlantic City will be at 9:47 this morning, and also the next high tide at Rehoboth Beach will be at 10 a.m. this morning. Surf zone forecast for New York waters from Coney Island out to Hither Hills. There is a low threat of rip currents today, seas around 3 feet. Surf temperatures are just other side of 70 degrees. There is no threat of lightning today, and the UVI index is high, so do wear that sunscreen. Morning surface chart from weatherroanoke.com shows the cold front moving through the region this morning. A weak surface trough off the east coast as the cold front comes through. There's one disturbance along this front across the Ohio and Virginia area, and that's producing some showers. This will move to the east-southeast with clouds increasing across the region this morning as the front sinks south. High pressure building in across the Great Lakes into the New England states over the next 24 hours means the winds will gradually shift into the north-northwest as they're doing now, and then eventually northeast during tomorrow on Saturday, and that's going to clear our skies off. The winds will drop off, and temperatures tonight actually going to chill down into the 50s over interior sections and right around 60 or so in the New York City metro area. So it's going to mean you might have to close your windows instead of opening them for a change. And the tropical weather outlook today from the National Hurricane Center in Miami here, there's about a 10% chance of this low pressure trough and to organize cloudiness and thunderstorms over the northern portion of the Gulf of Mexico. No significant development of this system is expected as it moves about 10 miles an hour through the northern Gulf of Mexico during the next day or so. The system has a low chance of becoming a tropical cyclone during the next 48 hours or even a tropical cyclone during the next 5 days. And the agricultural forecast for Rutgers University in New Brunswick. Rainfall amounts today, none through Saturday. Winds for spraying northwest at around 10 today, northeast 5 to 10 tonight and Saturday. Humidity is 35 to 45% today, 90 to 100% tonight, and 35 to 45 pleasant percentages tomorrow on Saturday. Dew points 55 to 60 through Saturday. That is very comfortable. Drying conditions good today and Saturday. Moderate dew tonight and Saturday night. 90% sunshine today and Saturday. And there is a 0% probability of precipitation during the 12-hour period beginning this morning and ending 8 o'clock tonight. that could adversely affect the performance of pesticide spraying and a rain-free period after application. And the latest 8 to 14-day outlook for the period August 30th through September 5th is calling for temperatures to average above normal and precipitation to average above normal as well. NamWRF composite reflectivity product off the Penn State eWall site shows the cold front passing through the region this morning. Here is our dry air coming in as the cold front makes its way through along the southern flank, that short wave getting into the Virginias and dissipating a little bit as the dry air begins to work its way down through the mid and upper and lower levels of the atmosphere. North to northwest winds coming in. Look at this, clear skies for tonight into early Saturday morning. Very light winds, maybe a few cumulus clouds across the region on Saturday. Otherwise, generally mostly sunny skies across the region. This is delightful. Notice how the winds here are becoming northeast and some of the clouds building in an inversion here across southern New England, Connecticut, and Long Island during Saturday afternoon. This will have to be monitored. Most of this cloud cover should begin to mix out during the mixing of the day, and most of the atmosphere will be well too dry for much of this cloud cover to remain intact. So mostly clear weather on Sunday morning as well, Sunday afternoon. Sunday afternoon, the NAM is bringing in an outlier shower here, but this could be as a result of a sea breeze front or something here as a northeast wind here at the surface. And then moisture advection begins in earnest, coming in a little bit probably during the afternoon hours or evening hours on Sunday night into Monday. Virtually just an increasing cloud cover, and we'll probably just have to wait and see if any of the shower and thunderstorm activity gets in here later on Monday afternoon or Monday evening. But nice weekend, and it's going to have a nice fall feel to it for late August. GFS in motion now, high pressure building across the region this morning, and the high pressure will continue to build across the region into southern New England, with the winds becoming more onshore tomorrow on Saturday and Sunday, a northeast wind rather, and just a high pressure ridging right over the top of us. Beautiful weather late tonight and Saturday morning and Saturday night into Sunday as the high pressure crest over the region, and this will provide mostly clear skies across the region, and as a result we're anticipating absolutely no precipitation. Now we do have a heat ridge here in the height fields here across the plains, which will be building across the central plains, and then disturbances over the top of the ridge called the Ring of Fire will be affecting our region during the middle of the week, but model soundings from last night didn't work out too well, so it's possible that the GFS might be overdoing this. But as we get into the early morning hours of Tuesday, one of these disturbances crossing over the top of the Ring of Fire of ridge of high pressure here will bring some showers and perhaps a thunderstorm across the Great Lakes and southern New York State as it makes its way through, and that moves off the coast. And then we just have another disturbance moving through the flow during the Wednesday, Thursday time period, which may pass just to the south of the region, and that would produce more cloud cover across the Delmarva and even a chance of a shower or thunderstorm there. As we get further into the week, a deep trough in the means off the southern New England coast and a ridge generally across the central plains, and disturbances moving over the top of this ridge means that showers and thunderstorms could propagate from northwest to southeast and remain further south across the region, and this would be for later in the week on Thursday and Friday. And right now the models are just indicating generally fair and dry weather. And because the model soundings from this model run last night didn't come out so good on either of the models, the NAM or the GFS, this forecast may need to be updated during the course of the weekend. So just an absolutely stellar weekend to be outside or to be at the beach. You enjoy this weekend of fine weather because heat and humidity builds back into the region next week with periods or chances for showers and thunderstorms and an increasingly moister air mass for the early to the mid part of next week. But this weekend, absolutely beautiful dry weather, sunshine, clear skies, and chilly. Upper 50s to mid 60s for overnight lows and upper 70s to low and mid 80s for daytime high temperatures. Absolutely gorgeous weather. Can't ask for better than that in late August now, can you? For GardenStateWeather.com and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, I'm forecaster Robert Smith. You make it a great Friday and a fantastic weekend, and I'll be back bright and early with you again on Monday morning.